Hello folks, I'm Gene Gatz from Jackson County. I'd like to show you around. We've got a lot to see here. Besides all of our natural beauty, we've got artists, craftspeople, we've got Civil War, Native American, other historical sites. A lot of folklore here. You can even hunt for John Swift's lost silver mine. So come on, let's take a look around.
The first place you should visit in Jackson County is the Big Hill Welcome Center. The Welcome Center was built in 1839, and the house served as a prelude to the Battle of Richmond. It also served as a hospital after the battles of Richmond and Big Hill. Metcalf troops actually fought up the field by and behind the house. It is one of the many historical sites in Jackson County. Brochures and information about Jackson County and the surrounding area can be found at the Big Hill Welcome Center. Civil War reenactments are put together all over the South, but none better than the Battle of Big Hill put on in Jackson County. In 1862, the Battle of Big Hill was the first fight in which a Kentucky Union soldier was killed in battle. Reenactors from all over the area dress in authentic Civil War attire and recreate the 1862 battle for hundreds of spectators. The reenactors will camp out on site and leave their tents set up for the weekend. The day's events begin with the ladies' tea. During the tea, musical entertainment is provided, as well as guest speakers explaining customs and traditions of the period. After the tea is over, spectators move over to the field to witness the Battle of Big Hill's reenactment. The battle features reproduction black powder guns, tents, horses, and cannons from the era to give a sense of realism to these Civil War battles. Civil War era cameras are also used not only to take pictures of the action, but also to allow visitors to dress up in the clothing of the era and have their own picture made as a souvenir. The evening concludes with a genuine Civil War era dance. Participants learn about and participate in dances from the period. This event is good for all ages and features music from the era performed by local musicians. The Battle of Big Hill reenactment is good entertainment and fun, as well as being educational for young and old alike. There's no better way to get back to the great outdoors than Horselick Creek Equestrian Retreat. Horselick Creek, located in rural Jackson County, has close to 1,500 acres of privately owned land, including a guest house, 10-stall horse barn featuring 12x12 stalls, washing stall, fully lit riding track and show ring, and a staff concerned with the well-being of all guests, horse and human alike. Horselick Creek limits the number of riders permitted per day, so you are ensured of a peaceful and relaxing experience. Guests and boarders have access to several pristine miles of private horseback riding and hiking trails that meander through some of the most spectacular and unspoiled landscapes in Kentucky. There are a few places outside of overused parks where you can find a private, safe place to ride horses with no motor traffic. Just think of what one can do in all that space with no prying eyes around. Horselick can accommodate both you and your horse on site. The pet-friendly guest house features all the comforts of home: 2 bedrooms, 1 queen bed, 2 full beds, full bathroom, fully equipped kitchen, dining area, satellite television, patio, gas grill, and living room with a queen-size futon. Local accommodations for larger groups can be reserved at the Mountain Springs Inn. Get back to doing what you used to be able to do at the Horselick Creek Equestrian Retreat.
It's my hobby, my joy, and I have people visiting from all over the United States. Most of my buildings are 12 feet by 20 feet inside. My garage and service station is 36 feet across the front. I have an old-time garage and service station. I have a blacksmith shop. I got an old-time farmhouse, a smokehouse. I've got a laundry building and a hardware building. I've got a post office, a country store, and a church, and a school, and a library, and a barber shop, and a variety shop, and a train ticket office, and a wagon shed, a pig pen, and a chicken house. All these buildings are furnished, and I've spent a lot of time gathering up things to go in the buildings. I enjoy what I do, and some days I'll work till it gets so dark I can't see what I'm doing, and I have to quit. But then I look forward to the next day, and really I dread for the weekends to come because I don't work on Sunday, and I hate to stop working on the place here.
It has a lot of things I think that people like to see. That people like to reminisce. They like to go back to their childhood and the things that they've seen and remember and have heard their parents and others talk about. The old houses with the cracks in the floor and the old washing machines and the hard life that they had.
We've always talked to him having a fountain of youth somewhere, and I believe it after seeing what he's accomplished here.
Absolutely amazing. I thought, yeah, it might end up with 3 or 4 buildings or something like this, but to see the number that he has here and what he's developed and the interest that people have when they come to see it is just amazing. It's just amazing.
I don't go hunting, I don't go fishing, and I don't go to any ball games or anything like that. This is I might say that my village is my life.
Old-time artisans can be found all over the area. Folks like Louis and Janet Northern are excellent examples. The Northerns make hand-woven baskets from the inner bark of hickory trees. They create them from scratch. This includes cutting the tree, stripping off the outer bark, then carefully cutting long strips of the inner bark. Soaking the bark to make it as soft and as pliable as possible, then cutting the strips into sizes needed for the creation of their baskets and even chair tops. The result is a product that can last for decades. Janet will only finish about 40 baskets per year and has her products sold and featured at artisan fairs all over the area. The Northerns also allow area schools to bring kids to the farm to see the process. Louis and Janet also use every part of the tree. The outer bark is used to create mulch, and the logs which remain after the rest of the bark is stripped are used for heat in the winter months. Northern Farms is an example of old world workmanship still alive today.